Boom! Sorry, Jesse, I couldn't get that to look any better. Unfortunately, it's not the same size as the area that it's supposed to be. So it'll definitely be seen. What's going on, Fun and James? Oh, James, there's a person named Gary who is watching on a smart TV. Can you throw him on the list relatively early? I know the sponsors get 2 games. They get the first game, and then they also get put in line normally, but anytime towards the top, please. Also, people in the room, my game is starting to crash because I have too many friends, and a lot of my friends are inactive, whether they still play Golf Clash or whether they just don't interact with me. So if I accidentally if I accidentally deleted you, just send another friend request. I will definitely accept it, and when you send it, please leave me a personal message saying for Friendly Fridays. Facebook has just become something that I avoid because I wake up in the morning and I see 100 plus notifications, so I just want to keep it small, and every month or two, we get new players that come in and watch, and then, we also get some players that just retire from the game. So if your name was taken off, don't feel bad. Maybe your name's different on here than it is in real life on Facebook, or maybe I just made an oversight. I have a feeling I probably deleted a couple family members as well, and I'm not done with the deleting yet. It's just I have like 10,000 friends, and I got to delete so many because I know 10,000 people aren't watching me. So I definitely want to keep you, everyone who's in here. So if I accidentally deleted you, send me another friend request. And also, please keep it limited to 1, just because it gets so crowded. So if you have like 3 different accounts or something, just choose whichever one you want to be friends with me. All this talking I'm doing, I hope you guys can hear me. So what's going on, Aaron, Jonathan, Robert, Randy, Troy, Tim, Steve, Lisa, Frank, Red, Don, Jeff, Jared. What's up, RJ? We just had our second baby on Wednesday. Won't be able to play tonight, but I'm watching as long as I can. Let's get some flames in the chat for Jared. That's awesome. Congratulations, bro. Francisco. I think it's time to flip over to my ugly mug. Let's look at my ugly mug. There I am. I'm here. Hello, people. Hello, people. So, yeah, James, if you don't mind, throw Gary on the list early, because there's no way for him to, communicate. Because of smart TV, kind of like when I say I'm watching you guys on my big TV. Unfortunately, I can't chat. So everyone who wants to be on the list, please make it known to Fun and James. And also, we got a very special day today. I hope it actually becomes a habit. Following my stream, please, 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 like even right now or when you're not playing, go subscribe to Fun and James and J-Bone. We are all part of the 19th hole. The 19th hole today is going to have 3 back-to-back streams. It's going to be me, followed by me and James are going to kind of do like a flip-flop. I'm going to take his list for his friendlies, if he's doing friendlies. I believe he's doing friendlies. I'm not 100% sure. And then J-Bone's going to do a live stream. So we got a lot of golf for you guys today. So, you know, if you can't get on with me, maybe you'll get on with the next person. And yeah, so that's basically it. Let's see, it sucks that this is all the distance I get. So ATM, you're first. Send me a challenge, and then Gary, my friend, you were second, followed by Randy and Francisco. So ATM, send over your challenge to me, sir. And then oh, that's funny. Fun and James just said just tour 6 today, so J-Bone can do the friendlies, and I think J-Bone said he was doing something. So maybe this will be the only friendlies, but we are going to have back-to-back live streams after this one. So as soon as ATM, hey Jonathan, how you doing? Stephen Ote, how are you? As soon as ATM sends me a challenge, I will accept it, and then let's just keep it rolling. You know, let's, if you're on deck, if you're up next, send that challenge, and I'll hit the after this button. I'm online. You can see it right there on my computer. See if I accidentally deleted you, Aaron. I don't think I did. Let me see if I could find you. You're right, I'm not online. Crap. My fault. My fault, my fault, my fault. I am on the wrong account. I don't want to do the junior account. Why won't it let me connect to Facebook on this device? I am not prepared. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. No, not that one. Well, real quick, just to let you guys know, I will be doing the tournament on Rookie, because as you can see, I reactivated my baby account. But that's not why we're here. So let me trying to figure out in my head how to do this. I'll have to find a quicker way to do this. This is something I should have had before I started the stream. I didn't know this would be such a problem. Try resetting it. I got people I got people in the comments. So I'm definitely online. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Let's see, what did that say? Go to settings and then what? NASA, we have a problem. Stephen Ote says settings, Safari, and then Their history and website data. I hope that works. We're offline again, you son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say the B word. Jeez, oh man. Recover my account. It's really not that hard. All right, I got to put a little personal information in here, so I just got to go to this other screen here real quick.
It's like that, but it's fun. But the fact remains here that with Sarek, his presence is really one of intrigue and mystery more so than anything else. Because remember, lanterns don't usually display a power like this. Green Lantern rings complement the existing powers of, whatever being gets a Green Lantern ring. But there haven't really been any instances when
Okay, so there's my account. Now I just need to connect it to Facebook without logging on my other account. I think we got it this time. I think we got it. I think. Do we? All right, we should be online. We are online. All right. Why do I have low input? This is pissing me off. All right, I'll wait for your game. Let me just turn off as many electronics as I can. This is just... That'll give us a little more bandwidth. Fun and James and J-Bone. Yeah, while we're sitting here waiting to get through all this BS. All right, while ATM gets ready, there we go. After this, just because you guys have been waiting so long, I just took the first challenge. This is Gary, so you can cross Gary off the list. Sorry about this, ATM. I needed to bail out real quick because of my stupidity and not testing this.
Great shot.
Feel like an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Kept 40 some odd people waiting. All right, we're going to play this conservatively.
Shot.
I had more slack yesterday. Man, I got nothing but complaints today. Oh, and I unplug it. Wonderful. Just what I wanted to do, to unplug my phone. Plug the mouse here. Hopefully we don't lose too much juice. I know my what you call it, my computer doesn't charge my phone for some reason when it's plugged into the USB. But maybe it'll die slower.
Great shot.
All right, well, hopefully I'll be able to get right back into a groove here. That start really took me off my game. James, you could take Gary off the list. This is Gary.
Big shot.
I love chocolate fudge. Fudge. Is it really choppy for you guys? Because I'm watching the replay on my computer and it looks awful. Fudge!
Perfect shot.
Oh! Unlucky. That sucked. Sorry about that, buddy. Yep, that ain't going in. It is 6:35 p.m. here. The best thing I can say, Joe, for my stream to go quickly would be for everyone who's next to ready up. Francisco, I absolutely hate the Browns picks, and that's exactly what I should have expected them to do. They couldn't beat their way out of a wet paper bag. Type in J-Bone, followed by Golf Clash. Same thing with Fun and James. All right, after this game, I'll see if I might be able to get my nephew to get off of, I might have to get my nephew to get off the PlayStation. My cord is plugged in. Is he on with you now? Aiden? Is he on your mic? Awesome. Joe K's about to hit his first 100 million. After this, I'm going to play ATM just because, you know, he's been patient and waiting. And then after ATM, I'm going to run down and tell my nephew to get off of his PlayStation.
Big shot.
Good game, my friend. Thanks for playing. No issue for Joe K. Thank you. All right, ATM. I got up to 15 million, and then I went on my losing streak. and we see where I'm at now. I'm floating between 9 and 10. It's like when I get to 10, I know I'm going to lose. When I'm around 9, I know I'm going to win.
Just join the party.
All right, tell them I need them off. Ooh, 5-0 Joe just lost it all. Sorry to see that. Yeah, you know, Baker Mayfield, I don't know. I just feel like Sam Darnold. I even feel like Josh Rosen. Both of them seemed like better picks. I have a feeling if the Browns had the second pick of the draft, hang on 1 second. If the Browns had the second pick of the draft and the first pick was a quarterback, it wouldn't have been Baker Mayfield. I don't think the third pick would have been Baker Mayfield either. So what that tells me is you draft the best talent. I should have seen that coming. You draft the best talent. And the best talent would have been, what's that guy's name? Grubbs or not Grubbs or I don't know, the rusher. We also need I guess we need a weak side, you know, because we just lost Joe Thomas. All right, thank you, Randy, for readying up. As soon as I start playing, Randy, Francisco, please send me a request after I start playing Randy. But I don't know. Personally, I think I would have went with Barkley with our first pick. And if Mayfield was the only quarterback left in at number 4, I would have taken him. But I just think those other two quarterbacks are just much better. Oh, great. Thank goodness I put all that curl on, huh? Yeah, Squadron Barkley first, and then whatever quarterback fell to me. I think that I don't think that Baker Mayfield's going to be the next Johnny Manziel. I don't think he's really going to be that great of a quarterback. I don't know if he's going to be good enough to take the job from Tyrod Taylor.
Great shot.
And I don't care that we got Carlos Hyde, because Carlos Hyde is injury riddled. He's definitely a good running back, but he's injury riddled. So, and I think he only signed like a 1-year contract or something like that, didn't he? So it's not like we got him for the long term.
Big shot.
I wouldn't be surprised with 0-32. I don't know. We picked up some good players. We got some good wide receivers. Tyrod Taylor took Buffalo to the playoffs after Buffalo had a fire sale at the beginning of the season. I thought Buffalo would have the worst record, but they made it to the playoffs. So honestly, I'm more hyped for Tyrod Taylor than I would be even if I would have got Sam Darnold, who I think should have been our pick. Yeah, I would be happy, D-Fresh, with Rosen. I think Rosen's better than Mayfield. I think you got a better quarterback than us, and that's with our number 1 overall pick. I'm not on top chat. What am I missing, bud? I am on live chat. and we go offline. $52 people in here watching me have technical difficulties. We've had, what, 3 or 4 good streams in a row, and now my internet's just going to go to shit. Very frustrating. Is John offline?
Big shot.
All right, I'll be right back. I want to make sure that everything on my internet's shored up. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. My nephew, who's over 18, pays half of the internet bill, and yet I have to go down to his room and ask him nicely if he can turn off one of his 2 devices so I could have more bandwidth. Luckily, he's a nice guy, and he did. However, I'm paying for 1,000 megabits. Why can't we have 3 or 4 items on at once?
Big shot.
Pisses me off. But anyway, let's get a new beginning to this stream. Let's get things rolling. Hopefully the live stream stays healthy from this point on. You're 100% right, Science. It's all fun and games until Skynet becomes self-aware. And they're not subscribed to It's RJ TV. Therefore, I get no love. This is that net neutrality kicking in, guys.
Big shot.
All right, there we go. So, I don't feel like I got it on right. Oh, I just ripped it. I don't know if you guys have seen, you kind of talk funny when you wear one of these, but Walgreens is sponsoring something for, is it children with cancer or children with medical issues? And I hate that I have to say this in today's day and age for legal reasons, but I am in no way affiliated with Walgreens or the charity, aside from the fact that I did buy the red nose. So if you have a Walgreens near you, I highly suggest supporting this charity. I support it every year. I really didn't have a YouTube channel last year, so I didn't put anything up then, but I do support the Walgreens and the Red Nose Initiative, which helps hospitals and kids in need who are sick. Jesse says, we have our very own Patch Adams. I wish I could be half as funny as Robin Williams was. So I'm going to play a couple games with the nose on. Just, I guess, for the awareness aspect of it, or whatever you would call it. Doesn't really interfere too much, and it's not like I'm playing good today anyway.
Great shot.
We can chip in from there. I sound like I have a cold. I can't do what I need to do. But no, we're gonna have an awful lot of fun tonight, guys. For those who weren't here at first. Oh, thank you so much, Melanie. Forgot to say hello to my favorite host. Hi, RJ, missed you. We missed you too. You were moving, right? But for those of you that didn't hear, we're gonna have 3 back-to-back streams, and that's gonna be Fun and James next. So if you're not on subscribe to Fun and James, please, and you're not next on the list, please go over there and subscribe to his channel. And then also J-Bone's going to be streaming right after him. So 2 great Golf Clash channels that I would subscribe to.
Great shot.
Did not want to hit that great.
A news arrived.
Thank you, Bill Dunn. Appreciate you saying that. I don't care what anyone else says. I got the greatest subscribers on YouTube. But, you know, just I'll definitely be hanging out with Fun and James after my stream. Good game, Randy. And I'll definitely also be hanging out with J-Bone after Fun and James's stream. So if you're in the mood for Golf Clash, there's definitely a lot of it today. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if he's testing or if he's streaming a little bit early. Stephen Otes, did they change it? My Walgreens told me it's for medical needs. It's not about feeding kids. I mean, kids need food. Damn, Steve Ote, you're going to make me look it up now.
Shot.
Fun and James says, no, he was just testing. All right, I figured you might be testing. I didn't want to be sending people over to you if, you know, if it was just a test. I'm definitely going to have to look that up. I remember last year I was complaining because our Walgreens just, you know, they just had the red nose and they said it was a good cause, but they didn't put anywhere what that cause was. And then this year I remember telling the cashier, you know, hey, I like that they actually put it down here that, you know, it's for kids with diseases or whatever, but you're telling me that's not correct. Thank you, science. The campaign is to end child poverty. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm all for that anyway, but wow.
Great shot.
Ooh, came in just a little too hard. All right. So, Steve Ote. Let's come together. See what happens when you read the instructions? Let's come together to end childhood poverty. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't have bought the nose if it didn't say that, but wow. I'll have to let the cashier know that it's not about diseases. So feed the children, buy yourself a red nose, or go to a food bank and throw some canned goods in there.
Shot.
You lied to me, ball guide. Clash Royale is a very horrible game. It's very addictive, but everyone who plays it is a jerk. Well, just about everyone who plays it is a jerk. Everyone who plays it likes to laugh at you and, you know, make crying emojis when you lose. You gotta have thick skin for that game. So anyway, I'm still supporting the red nose, even though it doesn't help kids with diseases. It does help kids, you know, who are struggling with poverty. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, Steve Ote, for correcting me on that, because I would hate for people to go out and think they're supporting one thing and actually support another, kind of like I just did. However, if you guys do decide that you want to help out, you know, poverty in your neighborhood or whatever, you can buy yourself a little red nose ball, or throw some cans of food in your grocery store if they have like a Harvest for Hunger campaign. And it would be awesome if you'd shoot a selfie. Shoot a selfie with either the nose on, or shoot a selfie with, listen to this. Huh?
Oh, you put it on?
Yeah, I just took it off. Now my nose is all sweaty. But if you take a picture, you know, of yourself donating or whatever, I would love to have a collage, enough people to have a collage, and I'll post it on an upcoming stream.
Perfect shot.
Even if you just donate a 99-cent can of green beans. Steve McEwen's in the house. Good job, Francisco. Good game. All right, who's after Francisco? I think I'm 0-4. Red. Steve, if GC lets him. And Jeff, you guys are next. Oh, I did manage to get one from you, Aaron. I just feel like I'm playing like crap. Red, Nick. Red. What song is that? Red, Nick. Blake Sheldon, I think. That Red might not be here. Steve, if Golf Clash lets him. Or Jeff. Bail me out, bro. Melanie Sanchez says, I am at a community church fair right now. It's awesome. Tons of people. A lot. Although I cannot hear a word RJ is saying, I'm still tuning in. Love you, RJ TVer fans and family. Awesome. Love that. All right. Thanks, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve. Hopefully because I deleted people, it'll allow us to play. That's part of the reason why I had to delete people. So again, if I deleted you on accident, trust me, it's nothing personal. Just send me a message and say, hey, buddy, you deleted me. I'm on, you know, your Friendly Friday streams, and I will gladly add you right back. And I will go to Facebook and accept everyone today as well because of the technical difficulties and because I also messed up on my stream. Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate it. You yourself are a class act, and it's a pleasure being a friend with you. It really is. Hi, Helios. Kinda. Tour 4 is fine. Tour 4 is the highest tour to let us do friendlies in red.
Great shot.
Francisco drops a 20 spot and says, good game, RJ, thanks. Francisco gets the Broken Lighter Award. Come on, let's get one for Francisco. Light it up, buddy. Light it up.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes or how long you think I take to get back.
Hey, look at this. I can play Steve now. Boom, there's the fire. Thank you, Francisco. You rock, bro. Woo. Don't want to get too close. I'll need a new camera.
Great shot.
Thank you very much. That's awesome, Francisco. Seriously. I wish you could send a picture, Melanie. But if you want to send one to me on Facebook, I'll be sure to include it in a future stream. I don't think YouTube is set up for that, unfortunately. Red. Now to the tea. Unsweetened, so there's no sugar in it. My son absolutely ruined green tea for me. I was never a big green tea lover. However, nice. However, I used to drink green tea until one day my son took a sip of my green tea and says, it tastes like green bean juice. And then I took my sip after him. I was like, you know what? You're right. And now I can't drink green tea anymore. Sweet and low I try to avoid because it's aspartame or whatever it is. I do have stevia upstairs, which is natural from leaves and stuff. Good games, Red. Finally, I get to play Steve. I'm sorry, yeah, Steve, which means I can play Mikey, who's not here right now, but that's okay. V-Man made it. Joe likes milk tea and baba tea. Haven't heard of any of those. Uh-oh. Says I'm ready, but try to accept that again. But see, this is why I need to get rid of some of my friends as well, unfortunately. Because it's not allowing me to play certain people who want to play me. So, you know, there's probably, I don't know, there's probably 5 or 6 people, you know, that it won't let us play. This is the first time me and Steve Taylor have been able to play in I don't know how long, because I deleted so many people. So good luck to you, Steve. And also, just in case you're wondering, you know, why I always use a white ball. If you think about it, I do friendlies anywhere from 1 to 2 times per week.
Perfect shot.
And even if I were to just use Marlin balls, I would go through them just crazy. So, you know, I just go white balls for Friendly Fridays, because if I have 2 streams in a week, kind of like this one, boom, that's a good 40, 45 white balls, or I'm sorry, you know, even Marlin balls or whatever that are just poof, gone.
Great shot.
Yikes. Oh, I'll take it. Elias says, sorry, it's busy at work. Hey, man, the fact that you're tuning in at work, I wouldn't even ask you to do that. So, no problems here, brother.
Great shot.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right, Joe. Fun and James gave me $5 just so I can't whine about his Titan ball. All right, $5 bought you a wine-free game from me with the Titan for the Titan ball. Let's get some flames in the chat for Fun and James.
Great shot.
Fun and James with the $5. Go. Yep, there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, we still got lighter fluid in there. May not be much. It's bone dry. Probably can't see. Bone dry, but at this point, it's magic. Over 1,000 people, geez. I would stream Tour 9 play, but I am too much of an introvert to play on camera or talk while I play to everyone. People want me to stream. What do you guys think? Joe, you are an excellent player, and you have an awful lot to share with people. However, you definitely need to do some sort of color commentating or something. Because just playing in silence, there's been a few people who've done it before, and, you know, that were very good. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So I hope that I hope you could talk. I'm a huge introvert myself, Joe. I really am. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys should know that, actually. And the fact that I could do this from the comfort of my home just motivates me even more. So you never know. You might surprise yourself. And you know, you might be a lot more talkative than you think you are at the moment.
Great shot.
That would have been perfect. I'm not going to get up and get my other hat because you guys have been waiting long enough and been patient. I like the other hat because it says it's RJTV, you know, right across here, but I think it's on the dresser and I don't want to make you guys wait anymore. You know, in all honesty, people say they like my stream. You know, it's fun, it's and everything, but it's you guys that make it fun, because if you guys didn't give me comments to respond to, what would I talk about, you know? So for as much credit as people give me, I give the credit right back to you guys, because if you guys weren't so, you know, kind and, you know, talking and giving tips or just talking about the draft like we did earlier today, you know, sometimes I come on, like today, I come on and I'm ice cold. I'm having technical difficulties and, you know, whatever it is, and it's just, you know, it's really irritating. Wow, look at Troy. Troy with the 20 spot. Like for Troy. Like it on there. Come on, you can do it. We got just enough. There it is. The lighter fluid appreciates it. Thank you, sir. Wow, you guys are just, you guys are really feeling generous today. Thank you. It's not necessary, but really appreciate it. I mean, honestly, when you guys say thanks for streaming and everything, I love streaming. It's not even like a job for me. I love hanging out with you guys. It's like me saying thanks for playing Golf Clash, you know? Oh, I wasn't sure. Something told me to do 0 spin. And something told me to do 1 back spin. I don't know if that's enough. Nope. Congratulations, Steve. Thank you so much, Troy. I appreciate you, brother. Jeff. I'm just scrolling back, looking at all the flames. You guys rock. Aw, man, the dog ate my nose. Aki, are you kidding me, dog? I guess wearing the nose was a one-time thing.
Big shot.
Yeah, that little red nose I was wearing, it's in pieces on my bed. You're grounded. Aki, come here. Come here. Come say hi with that in your mouth. Come on. No, don't. Not there. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up. No. Ah, hey, you're gonna break my phone. Come here, Aki. Aki, come. I ain't mad at you. Come on. Come here, Aki. Come here. Come on. Aki, come.
Big shot.
Come here. This is what's left of the clown nose. Yeah, not much.
Big shot.
Eric says, feed the dog. He likes more than dog food, let me tell you, Eric. He likes houses, wood siding. I've had to replace that. The banisters, carpet, chair arms. Yeah, the Huskies are not for the faint of heart. He's very naughty. Nick says, get the effing hole, RJ.
Big shot.
Yeah, they ain't calling me Chip today. I don't care what the Browns do. Everyone in Cleveland, they're a bunch of traitors. They all went east to Pittsburgh, who's been our rival for like ever. Me, I went west. I went to Indianapolis. Colts fan. And aside from Andrew Luck being fragile, I haven't regretted it not once. Now, I'm a fan of more than just one other team, though. You're going to hit the pole. Joe K, I don't hate you. I hate your football team. They're traitors. Well, actually, no. Oh, you're very welcome, Quentin. Yeah. They're not traitors. The city of Cleveland is the reason the Browns left. You won't hear very many Clevelanders telling you this, but we got the Cleveland Indians a new stadium and the Cavaliers a new stadium, and we didn't get nothing for the Browns. They had old, nasty municipal stadium that needed so many upgrades, and it was just a bad place, you know, compared to these brand new places. And, you know, we didn't do it for them. And then, you know, Art Modell's like, well, I want a stadium or I'm out of here. Ooh. And, you know, being from Cleveland, I hated the guy. He took away my football team. But thinking about it just a little bit more, you know, had me thinking, you know what? It's really not. It's not his fault. You know, I would have done the same thing if I bought a football team in some city and saw they were doing me dirty like that. Ooh, might not win this one. Okay. Burley. Yes, Joe, that is my point. You guys lost the Colts to Indy, and you treat Colts fans like trash if they come to see a Ravens Colts game. Not you, but like Baltimore Ravens fans in general. It's like, how are you going to treat Indianapolis fans like crap when you did the same thing to you know, the Clevelanders? Not you, Joe, obviously. I'm just saying in terms of remember, I recommend the Goliath for Tour 4 and 9. All right, well, while we're sitting here, you know what? Let's up the stakes just a little bit. And let's do that. Because even though he's from Baltimore, I do take Joe's advice. He knows what he's talking about. Good game, Jeff. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Take care, Melanie, even though you can't hear me. Someone said, say RJ said goodbye to Melanie. All right. Oh, we got the wrong Chubb. You see that? That's the problem. There it is, the list. Steven, Bill, and Stephen O. I think I beat Jeff. I get so lost in the conversation and everything, I'm not 100%. 60 people here, so let me repeat myself. First of all, right after this stream, we're heading on over to Fun and James. So if you're not subscribed to Fun and James, I highly suggest you subscribe to him. He kicked my tail in a best of 7, 4-0, with 2 ridiculously long chip-ins. We're all going to be having fun over there. And then right after his stream is going to be J-Bone's stream. So if you're not subscribed to J-Bone yet, or as my son likes to call him,
J-Bone.
say it louder.
Uncle J-Bone.
Uncle J-Bone. Good night, Melanie. Then make sure you subscribe there. Thanks, Steve.
Dad. Nose.
Yeah, the dog ate my nose. Ain't that some crap? I threw it at you for a reason.
I put it up.
Oh, he took it off the table? Jeff Elliott, I'd be happy to help you out.
Bad.
Great shot.
Get back on the green. There you go. All right, but you know, Joe did bring up an excellent point. For everyone here, it would just be awesome if you guys came over with me and helped me support Fun and James and J-Bone right after this stream. But because of this reason, it would be awesome. What do you think, Fun and James? You're the boss. But it'd be awesome if we just cut the list now, regardless of how many people are on it. If you're on the list, you're in there. If you're not, you're not. Because I don't want you guys going on super late,
Great shot.
you know, and losing crowd because they're going to bed. So you want to put a cap on the list? I mean, normally we do, what, 22, 23? So in reality, you know, we're only going to be playing like 5 less games. And then if anyone comes in and says, you know, hey, I want to be on the list, how come it's closed or whatever, please just remind them in case I don't see that, you know, we're having a triple stream today, which is going to be really, really fun.
Shot.
And yes, if you want to subscribe to Fun and James or J-Bone, just simply click on their name in the list. See where it says Fun and James? Just click on his name. It should take you straight to his channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button for notifications. Also, Steve McEwen has a YouTube channel, and his computer skills are insane. You got to see what his layout looks like. He puts me to shame. This guy's like a computer genius. So give Steve McEwen some love as well. And also for you rookies out there, for the rookies, no, but seriously, for the rookies, J-Bone just released a guide to help you guys out. And guess who's going by that guide? Yours truly. Why? Well, because I'm playing rookie on one of my accounts. Now, I don't think this is the smartest thing for me to do. Because even with all that backspin, you know, I didn't end up in the rough. And I can't hit a perfect ball to save my life. $20 from Boomer. Thank God I don't have to work tomorrow. Have fun. I know you're getting busy today. How do you like that? Are you cranky because you just want to sleep?
It's 7:24.
Come on. Just light and you can go right back to laying down. Think of all that flint you're wasting because you're having a temper tantrum.
Okay.
There we go. See, you got to know how to sweet talk the lighters and they'll light up for you. Just remind them how much flint they're losing. I am the lighter whisperer.
Great shot.
Yeah, I saw that today, Joe. I was actually watching, and you know, I saw in a few holes that he used your footage. I think that's awesome. Good collaboration. Woohoo! Thought I was going to miss that. James White, James White. Are you James White, or are you a James White fan? I'm just curious, because I'm kind of a James White fan. The Christian apologetics person, he does apologetics. Or are you James White yourself? If you don't know who I'm talking about, all you got to do is put your own name into the YouTube search bar, and you will find an excellent guy that makes an awesome case for Christianity.
Great shot.
Boom!
30.
Nice shot. I am James White, the original. It's great to have you here, James White. Brendan says, take a few of those dollars and buy a new lighter. You know, I am going to kind of do that. I'm going to buy the fanciest lighter I can buy on Amazon that's not like ridiculously priced. Just because it's fun. It's like a thing here, you know, in my opinion, it's a thing. Maybe it's only a thing for me and it's not a thing for you. However, the only way we could beat the comedy of a lighter that doesn't want to light on the channel, in my opinion, is to find something really fancy. So that is on my to-do list. Can I get a perfect ball? Jeez, oh man. By one of the giant golf club lighters. I'm thinking, Mike, I'm thinking something like that. Everyone mail me a lighter. Oh, jeez. Have the FBI, the DEA, Office of Tobacco and Firearms. Like, what are you doing with all these lighters? Like, and do you watch YouTube? hit the bell notification, sir. Flash Gordon just subscribed to Steve McEwen. That's awesome. Love Fast. What do they have? Donation trains. I'd like to start a, we've already got a donation train going here, but I'd like to start a subscription train. Let's all subscribe to Fun and James, Steve McEwen, J-Bone, Helios. Good game, Steve. And we all fall under the 19th hole banner. One team. All right. Bill, Stephen Otay, Music Man can cut. Oh, he's always getting so creative with these names here. There's Bill. And again, if anyone is not... You know, if you're trying to challenge me and there's problems, I might have deleted you. I will fix that if you're on the list. Tim Olson just subbed to James. That's awesome. Michael Bowles just subbed to Steve. Hey, we do got a subscription train going on. I love it. Choo choo. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Great job.
Oh, how come Ian's name didn't show up for me? Yeah, we're having a very short day today because the 19th hole is having a special back-to-back-to-back streams, Ian. So it would be awesome if you would join us. I'm doing just a few. Why do I keep saying I'm doing just, you know, like 15 Friendly Friday matches today for, you know, kind of like first come, first serve. And then we're all heading over to Fun and James where he's going to do a golf class stream. And then from there, we're all going to J-Bone's channel. So I really hope you join us. Hat trick of streams. Exactly, Tim. Jeff Elliott's already subscribed to all. That's awesome. Joe, I don't know. Do you already have a YouTube channel? Because I would definitely subscribe to you. I might already be if you have one. Oh, I see how it is, Joe K. You're the first member of Team J-Bone. It don't work like that, man. We're all 19th hole. If you're friends with J-Bone, you're friends with me, even if you don't want to be friends with me. Sorry, that's one of the perks. Take it or leave it. Don't think this is going to work for me because the one was 2 rings per and one was 1 ring per. Yeah, close. When do you think it's time to move to pro? I've played for 2 months, won 1 rookie, maxed out, Tour 7, Extra Mile 6, Guardian 5, Sniper 7. Yeah, I think you're ready. I really do think you're ready for pro. Why not, you know? I mean, you're just under me, and I'm contemplating going to expert as soon as I get my first badge. I really think I'm going to. Stop it. Adam, will you put a lock on that? Ladies and gentlemen, his name is no longer Bill. It's Chip. Congratulations, Bill. Awesome shot. Nope. I don't care what you want to be. If you're friends with J-Bone or you're friends with James or you're friends with me, you get all of us. It's a package deal. It's a package deal. I don't care. If you don't like me, but you like J-Bone, you gotta subscribe to me. You can't just subscribe to J-Bone. It doesn't work like that. If you like, who in the world can, everyone, if you know James and you know Jesse, these are 2 people who are impossible not to fall in love with, you know, what, not romantically, but with Golf Clash, you know? Ah, Joe, I know you like me, Joe. I'm teasing. Joe, you're a big reason why I got a top 7 finish in the last tournament. Thank you so much for your help. All right, I am 4 and 5. Who's next? We got... I had to unplug my mouse, so now I got to use this computer mouse for a laptop, and I hate it. Stephen Ote. Is Stephen Ote still up? Stephen can't play. Why can't you play, Steve? Is it because of you, or is it because I accidentally deleted you? Because if it's because I accidentally deleted you, I will re-add you. That's my fault. I don't want to delete anyone who's active. I might have just accidentally did it. So yeah, music, go ahead and send me a challenge in the meantime just to keep things going. Exactly. What Quentin just said, there's only so many hours in the day to play my own Golf Clash and watch YouTube. Oh, Stephen Ote's off because he's on call. Okay. No problem. Quentin, though, makes a great point, and that's why I'm not expanding the list, because we still got to fit 2 more streams in. All right. Well, thanks, Stephen, for letting us know. I appreciate you, bro. And thanks for setting us straight about the nose thing. I thought it was for disease. I mean, hunger is a disease. No, never mind. I was wrong, okay? I was just spouting off information on here like I knew what was happening. And I was ill prepared. I'm sorry. But it's still good cause. I will try to. Someone hopefully will remind me to tell Scott Knox when it's his turn, so I could say it over the screen. What do you guys think about Bill Cosby? That was a big one. Bill Cosby, man. That really, really hurts me. Honestly, when I first started hearing of the allegations, I was like, they're not true. They can't be true. I put Bill Cosby in the same line as, say, Richard Simmons. And I know you guys are like, Richard Simmons? What? But, you know, Richard Simmons, man, he's a homeboy. He really is. He's goofy. He is goofy. But you always see on his his TV interviews and shots and things like that, he's constantly going to visit people who are in need, and he's just such a nice guy. Yeah, he's goofy, and I can't sit there and watch him for long periods of time, but he's real. And I thought Bill Cosby was real too. And it's the evils of Hollywood. It was him. There was 3 people. Was it Michael Jackson that had me? No, it wasn't Michael. It couldn't have been Michael Jackson. And obviously I'm going back to before, Macaulay Culkin and all these other things. But Carl Weber said, you added me last week, but I'm not showing up on your friends list. This is for all of you guys. I'm cleaning out my friends list because my game is not working. If I accidentally deleted you, please just send me another friend request. But I have to... Ladies and gentlemen, they call him Chip. Nice shot, Flash. Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked beyond shocked, and but please just send me a another friend request, and I will make it right. I mean, he did those shows, with the kids. I mean, not that he ever hurt a kid or whatever, but, just thinking back how much I loved Cliff Huxtable. How much I loved, Kids Say the Darndest Thing. Heck, I loved his pudding pop commercials. Fat Albert. Wow, I mean... Good game, Music Man. Wow. All right. I don't know if talking about Bill Cosby brought up, political things or whatever, but Yeah, let's watch our language and not call the president bad names. And I don't care if Obama was president or Trump or if we were all feeling the burn right now with Bernie Sanders. Yeah, let's keep the politics out of it, and especially let's keep the C word out of it as well, please. Science, yeah, you're right. And Aaron's right too. He'll probably pass away before going to jail because he will appeal. But I mean, look what happened with Joe Paterno. You know, Joe Paterno. Who's next? I'm waiting here. Joe Paterno, man, everyone loved that guy, and then they just found out that he knew about someone who was doing something horrible, and I mean, maybe he would have died anyway, but it killed him. I believe we just played Stephen O. No, we're waiting for... No, Stephen O. Remember, Stephen O. Is on call. So Brendan, Eric, and Scott. Brendan, Eric, and Scott. Since we're down to the final 4 people, Brendan, Eric, Scott, and H, send me in any order, and I will accept your challenges just to keep it moving so we can move on to Fun and James. Yeah, Stephen Ote, it's all right, Steve. He's got his hands full. But Brendan, Eric, Scott, and H, any one of you in any order, please send me. Yeah, let's play golf. Send me a challenge, any one of you guys. Brendan, Eric, Scott, Knox. And I'm assuming H is for Helios. Just send me a challenge, any one of the 4 of you. All right, Scott. If someone else jumps in ahead of you, I'll just hit after this for you. Brendan, you're up now, buddy. Instead of sirens, I think you need a cowbell because I got a fever. It needs more cowbell. Tim? They're up. Helios is here. I'm just sitting here looking away. Now I'm the one stalling us. How did I do Helios? Was Eric on the list? Yep, Eric was on the list. Awesome. I clicked on Helios and Eric pops up. I don't understand what happened there, H. Oops.
Great shot.
You got it, H.
Big shot.
You are 100% right, Boomer. And that was kind of the point I was making. I really do. I mean, I don't want to get into conspiracies or anything like that, but I think Hollywood is very, very evil.
Great shot.
I mean, look at all these news reporters that got taken down just recently. You got congressmen playing footsies in airports with people, with undercover cops. I mean, power definitely corrupts, you know? Yeah, they really are, Jesse. They're trying to write the narrative for everyone, and then, you know, the skeletons in their closets start to come out.
Great shot.
And then all of a sudden we start getting awesome Avengers movies. You know, it's like, oh crap, we're busted in something here. Okay, Kevin Spacey and all these other people, we're going to sweep them under the rug. Look, Thanos is coming. Oh, geez. Very, very peculiar.
Perfect shot. Nice.
I love Christopher Walken. Was he caught up in something too? I hope not. That'd be as bad as Bill Cosby for me. Bill Cosby hurts, man. I loved Bill Cosby. And, you know, it was chilling watching that interview where he was, he mentioned the Spanish Fly or something. What did he do? He was like, he was being interviewed. And, you know, it was a different time. It was the 70s or whatever. But still, even for the 70s or 60s or whatever it was when he got interviewed, you know, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm a big fan of Guns N' Roses. And if I hear Axl Rose in an interview drop an F-bomb, well, that's Axl Rose. But I'm also a fan of, let's say, Billy Graham. If Billy Graham drops an F-bomb, it's like, You know, and Bill Cosby, that's kind of like, I know Bill Cosby's not Billy Graham, but he just seemed so wholesome. I was a big fan of OJ. God, I loved him in the Naked Gun movies. Some of you might be too young for that or whatever, but Jeff Elliott still has his first vinyl record. Ricky Martin. Mark Summers. Mark Summers, yeah, I feel like I have a connection with Mark Summers and Howie Mandel. Both of them have, you know, anxiety issues, I guess you could kind of call it. Carl, I'm sorry. We're wrapping up the list because we're doing a special, I like the word hat trick that we added before. You know, we're having 3 streams, so I can't have my stream going on till like 9 p.m. So this is an abbreviated version. Next week may not be an abbreviated version. Definitely want to play with you, Carl. My apologies, man. It's just, you know, we wanted to feature all 3 channels. So it is a shorter list, and I do sincerely apologize. Carl, I don't remember seeing your name in here, you know, in the past. So it really does bother me just a bit that, you know, that I have to close the list a little sooner than what I would like to. Don't want you to have a bad first impression. There you go. Jesse just said, I'll do some Tour 4 friendlies on mine if anyone wants to play who missed out here. That is absolutely awesome, Jesse. Thank you so much. So right off the bat, please, geez, the name just, Weber, right? Carl Weber. Please subscribe to Jesse Both. Also, Fun and James, and they're both doing streams. It's yeah, we're one big team on the 19th hole. So just because I'm not going to be on, I'm still going to be in Fun and James stream. I'm still going to be in J-Bone's stream. So J-Bone said he's going to do a few friendlies. Definitely subscribe to him. All you got to do is click on his name right there in the chat, and it'll take you right to... sweet. Okay. Carl's going to do it. Awesome, Carl. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Sandy Bell? Good to see you. And once again, for people who weren't here earlier, I'm cleaning out my Facebook list. It's gumming up my, you know, my game. My game isn't running properly. Some of you guys can't play friendlies against me. So if I accidentally delete you, please don't take it personally. Just send me another friend request and say, hey, it's Sandy Bell from, you know, from Friendly Friday, or hey, it's Carl Weber from Friendly Friday. Used to be your friend. I think you accidentally deleted me. So I'm not deleting anyone on purpose, you know, that's still active. It's just, I have, like, certain people say you have 835 mutual friends. It's like, I don't need 835 mutual Golf Clash friends. I only need, you know, the people who are on my Friendly Friday stream, and, you know, a couple close friends. So, again, if I did delete you, my apologies, and I will fix it and make it right. I mean, I am noticing some names. You know, and I'm happily passing over them. However, you know, there's some when you're deleting like 800 people from your Facebook, a lot of times you're just kind of like mindlessly like, oh, you know, whatever, and before you know it, you deleted 4 or 5 people without even knowing it. It's not like you're not all memorable to me. It's just, you know, it just turns into one big blob of words. There's no easy way to do it. Stacy, everyone's at the playing caliber of me, buddy. I've played so many people. You know, if I see someone has 75 trophies, see someone who has 500 trophies or whatever, I'll play down to, you know, to whatever levels or whatever. I'll still take the proper shots because then it could be a learning experience, but never feel like, you know, you're not on my level. I did not delete you, James, did I? Ken says, are you passing over my name? Was Ken on the list? Mark says, don't you dare delete me, brother. If I do, Mark, if I did, see, now that you said that, if I come across your name, I'll remember. But if I did, please just, forgive me and move forward with me. Brendan, I did get one of yours, and I hit after this. So not sure what's going on with that.
Big shot.
But there's only like 2 or 3 more people left, so we'll definitely get you. Ladies and gentlemen, they call me Chip. No cowbell, you just get that. Good game, Helios. Thank you, bro. All right, Scott. Whoa, what just happened there? Chip is back, yeah. Hopefully Chip will stick around for the tournament. Thank you, Jeff. Ken? Yeah, what's going on with Ken? Were you on the list and you got taken off? Or is it just because the list was closed early? Chip is 6-6. Nice. Okay, I'm going to start now with Brendan since Scott Knox is having connection troubles. And then Scott Knox, you are the last match. You were coming up here and I don't know why it wasn't letting us connect, but Brendan was having the same problems you are. Oh, crap, Helios, I'm so sorry. I was supposed to use a special ball with you. I'm sorry, man. Thank you, H. That's what I call the white ball luck. Are you sure, James? I mean, you do remember him being here? He just didn't get added to the list? Oh, what happened? Well, Ken is here for almost every stream, so yeah, if Ken says he was on the list, I'm definitely going to take his word for it. And James, I don't consider anything your fault. Getting the list. Okay, so there was no mistake. Okay, and James, don't ever feel bad about anything. You take so many freaking lists, man. This stream wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you. Thank you for your honesty, Kevin. I appreciate it. No, I see you, Boomer. What's wrong, buddy? All right. You say it wouldn't let you take a shot. Was that the first shot that you were taking, or was that this the second shot that you were taking?
Big shot.
So yeah, as we're wrapping up this list here, guys, we got just who's left? Scott Knox, I believe. Yeah. Okay, first. Yeah, no problem. That's why I threw my ball out and out of bounds. Yep, Scott, if you want to send me there it is. I'm pushing the after this button. There's nobody after you, bud, so if we don't connect right away, I will send you plenty of messages so we could get moving on to Fun and James.
Shot.
All right, Scott, just so you know, I'm hitting the after this button. So if it's saying that I'm declining, I'm not declining. It should say, you know, it's RJTV wants to play right after this.
Big shot.
Something told me I needed a little bit more. Where were you, Indy Man? I was just saying how much I love the Colts earlier in the stream. Great to have you here, bud. Indy Man, we are just wrapping up the stream, but this is a 19th hole production. So if you want to click on Fun and James's name, he's streaming next. And then after that, if you also want to click on J-Bone's name, we're doing 3 back-to-back-to-back streams. So the day is only 1/3 of the way over. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor. Yeah, Ken's got it. Awesome, Helios. Helios is going to be watching, but driving. Okay, if it's not letting you click on a name for one reason or another, you could just type in Fun and James and put the word Golf Clash after it, and it'll pull up his channel quicker that way. Same thing for J-Bone. Just type in J-Bone and Golf Clash, and you should be able to subscribe that way as well.
Big shot.
Yeah, what do you think about that draft pick, Indy, man? Didn't they get they got that lineman. I forgot his name. Oh, I forgot his name. But I do like their pick.
Shot.
I can't remember who the Chiefs got. Like I said, I'm a big fan of... Who am I a big fan of? The Browns are obviously my #1 team, even though they don't deserve it. Good game, Brendan. Thank you. I'm also a Colts fan, a Packers fan. I like Dallas. I know. But hear me out. I like Dallas now. I like Dallas now that they got Zeke and the quarterback. I was going to say Zeke and Deke. His name ain't Deke. Dak and Zeke. I love that tandem. And that's what I was thinking of with the Browns. That's why I was like, I wish we would have got Barkley. Is it Barkley? Man, all these names are just like flushing through my head. David Austin, I usually start around 6 p.m., but I'm never on time, unfortunately. So if you hit the subscribe button and then you hit the bell button, what's going on with Golf Clash? I want to play my friends. If you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified. All right, I'm going to restart the app real quick and send another request to you. Try to get this last game going. James, I don't know if you actually, what do you call it? If you want to fire up your stream. I like that, Mark. Most people hate me for that. Okay, so right now I'm 6-7. Hopefully I can win this last game and go to 700. So the winners we had today are Gary, Randy, Francisco, Steve, Bill, Flash, and Brendan. And here we go. Let's see if Scott Knox gets added to that list. This is a nice short little par 4 course. Possible shootout. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Fun and James and Jesse both.
Great shot.
Because that's where we're all going to hang out right after this. Give them a try today. They got some excellent streams, excellent content. Oh, yeah, and Boomer said, was he muted or something? But then I never seen something from him again, and I'm on live chat. What was Boomer asking about? I'd be really upset if YouTube was not letting me see his posts. I never want to get that close. Play some hooky from work. David must live in the mountains. I believe that's mountain time, 3 hours, right? Or is that, no, that's West Coast. I don't know. 1, 2, yeah, that's West Coast. You can still live in the mountains on the West Coast, right?
Great shot.
So if you don't mind, let's, Greg lives in the mountains. That's cool. I've been to Spokane, Washington. Technically, I lived there for like 2 weeks. I love the mountains. Let's see, if you plan on coming over to Fun and James's stream right after this and J-Bones after, hit 1 in the chat. That'd be awesome to see. I know I'm going, so here, let me put my 1 in. Freddie, V-Man, Stacy, Mark, Ken, Bill, Troy, Mark J, Steve McEwen, Clint, Steven, Helios. Oh, I love it. Joe, Quentin, Brendan, Terry, Kenny, Indy Man. You guys are the best. That is awesome. Lisa. This is awesome. Do I gotta get up to change the channel to Fun and James? Wait, it's not 1980 on my tablet. I love that, Tim.
Perfect shot.
Tim Granville hits an 8. What's the 1 for? If you're gonna join us over at Fun and James and Jesse both. David Austin, sweet. Great.
Great shot.
Good game. Thank you to everyone who played and also to the winners list, Scott Knox. Thank you so much. I'm going to shut down my stream, and in just a few short minutes, Fun and James should be up and streaming. I'll catch you all over there. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Let's show Fun and James and Jesse both some love tonight. Take care, guys.